Hello, everyone. Flav going live. Don't trip over y'all self. Coming into Flav live. Um, I'm not going to hold y'all too long. I mean, sometimes I get on here and I'm maybe a bit verbose, but there's just something I've been seeing, and I really, I guess I kind of shouldn't be surprised because it isn't something you necessarily see every day. You don't necessarily see a shipping barge run into a bridge, a is it a traffic bridge? Or, just a bridge where cars go across, basically. And so I guess I guess it would be logical and reasonable that people would ask questions. Um, so it's fair. Now this thing is telling me I got some type of message. I got error somewhere. Something I done something wrong, but it's saying that I'm live. I think it's saying that I'm live. Yes, I'm live. But yeah, but let me get to what I'm saying. This bridge, right? So um they immediately came on and said, no, it's not terrorism. The news is going to tell you. The news said it wasn't terrorism. And, it went on to say that they were able to call and somewhat minimize the damage. I guess make sure there wasn't too many passenger cars on there. So most of what I've heard or what I'm hearing is that the people that died were people that worked on the boat, and all the people that I'm hearing about that passed away were pretty much like they made a point to mention their homelands. Now that seemed a bit political. You know what I mean? Unless that shipping boat came from Mexico or down Southern America, what way or whatever. That seemed peculiar to me. But these guys they were the Hispanic or Mexican or whatever, Guadalajarian, what have you. The point I'm trying to get to here is that I've been seeing posts, I guess thought pieces. Some niggas be having diagrams and shit of the bridge and all that shit. And I mean you the term conspiracy theorists has after 2020 and the COVID and all this type of stuff was going on. The term conspiracy theorist is kind of got a gray area to it because once upon a time it was a way to be dismissive to someone who had a thought or an idea. Now, one of the most popular things conspiracy theorists will say when something might happen, they'll call it a distraction. And I mean, I guess from perception of some, and in some cases, seem things did appear to be a distraction from a bigger issue. In some cases, a conspiracy theorist might say that something is done for political reasons. You might say, well, this is a presidential year, and President Biden had mentioned points in regards that he wants to build back better, and he also had talked about where we all this infrastructure work that needs to be done, and we also are in the midst of I live in Cook County, Illinois, Chicagoland, Chicago suburbs. We're also in the midst of what some are very much calling an illegal migrant, a migrant crisis, however you want to put that. So I guess you could say, well, they made sure they pointed out those hard working guys who lost their lives doing that work. They were not they were people from outside of America that have origin roots outside of America. And they also, and due to the fact that this is a bridge, and reasonably, yeah, I mean, I don't know about reasonably, but you may. I'm not a civil engineer. I'm not an architect. I don't build bridges. You would think that the bridge may be able to take a bump from the boat. You'd also think that the boat has safeguards to keep the boat from hitting the bridge. But I say all this to say, um, no matter how many diagrams, no matter how many thought pieces, no matter how many conversations and discussions and I shouldn't say we all do. I guess I'm having one now, so I say we all are having on these social media sites in the name of content creation, in the name of getting views, in the name of monetization. All the conversations that we are having on here, and now one of them gonna bring that bridge out that water. And you think about it like this. Okay, well, let's say you find a smoking gun. So what are you going to do with the smoking gun that you find? um the most that it's pretty much the most that most people do in anything, whether it be Black Lives Matter. You go out there and walk around and stop with with them phony ass folks, or whether it be just any old type of protest, this, that, and the third. um Most of that shit's done online. Ain't nobody going outside. Ain't nobody about to really tear up nothing. We find out about this. Oh, the government is shady. Oh, surprise, surprise, your government is shady. Well, today's been a good day for me. I finally signed the paperwork, with the power of attorney paperwork, to release my former Acura TLX 2017. I love my baby. I miss my baby car forever. But my baby car, she held her value relatively well. Actually, I had that car for maybe like really since 2024, and it only lost like $3,000 worth of value. So I got a nice check coming, once they deduct, because my car was almost paid off too. Once they deduct, the remaining balance for the car. Today I'm riding around in a Jeep Grand Cherokee by way of rental. It's almost about to talk me out of getting what I'm gonna get. It's a hybrid, a hybrid SUV. It's quiet as a rat pissing on cotton. And that kind of throws me off too, because I want to hear some vroom vroom when I'm riding. So yeah, once y'all saw the mystery of the fall of Maryland bridges falling down, fell down in the ocean. Um, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what y'all won, how that constructively benefits your life, how that improves your circumstances, how that makes your situation better. Maybe next time, maybe the next one, I'll do some investigative reporting by way of my sofa in front of my TV, with my tripod and my camera on live. Peace and love. Let me hit this road so I go back on the other side of town, give me something to eat, roll something, put it in there, because you can't smoke in these cars here, these rental cars.